Hello everybody. Well, I guess there'll be no one yet. I'll just wait a moment and see if anyone comes. If not, you can just watch this. That is on as a video, not as a live stream. Anyways, I am going to be doing something like a tag video I did 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago. I watched it again and it looked really awkward. But I have a list of things I'd like to talk about. I'm going to try to do this in only 30 minutes. And it's basically 25 non-bookish things about myself. And I think in the description below I will be linking to the old video. Just watch it. It's I don't know, just not fun for me to watch. Also, it's Thanksgiving, so I don't expect many people in Canada to be online. At this time it is 3:23 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, and oh, there's someone who joined. If you're there, if you're watching, say hello. Love to have a little bit of interaction. But anyways, that is actually one of the things. So number one thing that is non-bookish about myself is my earlier videos have me speaking really slowly. I lived in Japan for 11 years and I got so used to speaking slowly to students that, you know what, I ended up doing that here too. It's kind of hard to get out of. Now I'm doing the same thing again, but hopefully not online, not on live stream. So yeah, that is one of the things. If you look at some of my oldest videos, especially the 2016 version of the 25 non-bookish facts about me, yeah, you'd see me being really slow speaking. It was very awkward to watch. Okay, that was terrible. Alright, number 2. I hate tomatoes. I don't know, I hate them raw, I hate them cooked. The only way I'll eat tomatoes is as ketchup or barbecue sauce. Barely tolerate them on pizza if I have to, but I mean tomato sauce, pizza sauce, though I still don't really like it. Number 3. Now this is something related to the first video where I said that I had lived in 2 countries and had been driving since I was 14 years old, or had a license since I was 16, which would now be 25 years. And I had never had a car until this summer. Got my first car this year. And yeah, so far I like it. Number 4, I have 2 other YouTube channels, and the 4th one is coming. I just need to start making videos. Actually, I need to script them because they are about teaching English. The other 2 channels, one that have been reasonably active is with my daughter, and the other one is a science channel, which I also need to work on. But, you know, it would be great if I could get to make those videos. Number 5. I love the cherry flavor, but I hate cherries. In fact, I'm allergic to cherries. I'm not sure why. Well, the allergy part, I mean the flavor part, that I like the cherry flavor. Kind of strange. Number 6. I teach let me start that again. I teach English as a living, and that's what I did in Japan. Now I'm doing it again, which, quite honestly, satisfies me. Number 7. This is a bit of a long one. I have to read this here. So when someone tells me to get some of something. I can't decide how much. I need an exact amount. It has something to do with my scientific background and how when I'm making something or getting something, I need to know the exact measurement or else I can't do it. Same thing as if someone says, just get me something to eat, something that tastes good. I can't do it. I don't know what. I can't just choose for someone. I can choose for myself. But I just need to know exactly what to get and how much of it to get. Or else it's going to take me a long time to try and figure that out. Number 8. I love shrimp, but I can only eat it if there's no head attached. Just the tail by itself, no problem. It's got legs, I won't touch it. Yeah, I just find it looks creepy. Number 9. I've eaten raw horse. Yeah, horse meat. It was okay. Nothing special. It was partially frozen as well. It's a kind of delicacy in southern Japan. Probably wouldn't eat it again though. Number 10. I've dislocated both small toes. Both times from kicking a door frame. Kind of stupid, but both times, I should say one time was when I was, I think, 19. I was just walking into my bedroom. Second time was at work. I was just going out of the classroom just to pick up a ball that had bounced out of the room, and I kicked the doorway. And boy, was I in pain. That hurt. Number 11. The tallest structure I have ever been in is Tokyo Tower at 333 meters. The highest floor I've been on is in Landmark Tower in Yokohama, which I think was about 297 meters, if I remember correctly. The observation deck is right at the top. It's above the mechanical floors. Right now in Edmonton, they're building a 251 meter building, which doesn't quite make it that high. Number 12. I grew up in small towns, but I don't think I could ever live in one again. Just the convenience factor, and just it would take so much gas to get anywhere I wanted to go. So I'll live in the city. It doesn't have to be a big one, just one where there's some convenience, you know? Number 13. Okay, we're at halfway point here. I almost studied paleontology in university. The last time I talked about this, the last time I did the 25 non-bookish facts tag, I said that I studied physics and astronomy. But I almost did study paleontology instead, because I love dinosaurs. Still do. But with that said, number 14, if I ever go back to university, I'll probably study geology, not paleontology. But geology has so many possibilities. Maybe a minor in paleontology, or even a minor in Japanese, who knows. Number 15, I love languages, but have been very lazy about studying them. I may have said in the past, I lived in Japan 11 years, but I didn't become fluent in Japanese. Mainly because I spoke English all the time at work, and any Japanese friends I had wanted to speak English. There we go. I've studied French. I studied that for 8 years in school. Didn't use it after that. I've been using Duolingo off and on just to try to get my French back, and also to study some Japanese. Other languages, maybe in the future. Number 16. I love Dr. Pepper. Though, that's not what I'm drinking. You can't tell, but this is C+. I love Dr. Pepper anyways. In Japan, a lot of people would say it tastes like medicine. I can sort of see that, but I don't think so. Number 17. I used to have a fear of speaking in public, even to shop clerks. If I wanted to get a drink after playing hockey, I needed to ask my parents to get it for me because I was so shy about that. Here I am, broadcasting live on YouTube to one viewer. Hi. If you're listening, say hello in the chat. I talk in front of groups of people now. I teach. I've been doing that for years now. I used to be a supervisor in a call center and spoke in front of 50 people at one time. No problems. Although the next part, maybe a lot of people have problems with. Number 18, I've been in a mixed hot spring. And what I mean by that is I've been in a hot spring in Japan where both men and women were in the water together, naked. Actually, everyone's just wrapping themselves with a towel, but you know, that was an interesting experience. Number 19. I've only had one job related to my degree, and that was at a science museum. Up until last year, I was doing planetarium shows, as well as talking about physics in relation to Angry Birds. I know, it's a strange thing, but Angry Birds is physics-based, and there's also a planetarium in there because there's a Angry Birds space game. But hey, I talked about the solar system using planetarium software. It was fun. Number 20. I am not religious, but I prefer to stay away from religious debates. I really don't care to get into debates about how I'm wrong about everything, you know. Not interested. I just like to say to people who want to engage me in that kind of discussion is to just please let me live my life and I'll let you live yours. And that's it. Number 21. I've always liked science, pretty much any kind. In high school, I really enjoyed physics, biology, chemistry. I just found all of it a lot of fun. Of course, I studied physics and astronomy in university, which is the physics side. But I didn't, as I said, I almost went into paleontology, which would have included biology as well as chemistry and geology. And not to be confused with geology. Number 22. I love geography. I love maps. I have maps in my brain. I can see the world map right now. If you tell me where you're from, you know what? The map will pop into my head and I'll be pinpointed right where you are. If I'm traveling around the city, you know, I see the view from above. Just a map of the city. It's just the way I am. Number 23. I can't fall asleep on my back. I must be on my side. And I don't know why. Just always been like that. When I'm on my back, I just don't feel comfortable. I might wake up that way. Usually I wake up on my side. I have woken up on my front, on my stomach. Usually it's my right side that I fall asleep on. My left side sometimes, but not often. Number 24. I've ridden in an ambulance only once. It wasn't for me, it was for my daughter, because she'd had an extremely high fever and was having seizures when she was just 1 year old, and it was 1 a.m. There are no buses. We tried to get a taxi, went to not a museum, a hospital that has an emergency room, and unfortunately it was closed for the night. So we got an ambulance, and at the emergency room we found out that my daughter had pneumonia, and she stayed there for a week. She didn't like it. She missed us. And last, 25. I'm from Canada, but I dislike winter. Unfortunately, it's snowy outside. I love hot summers. I just love hot weather. And when I was in Japan, I got to experience hot weather a lot. Sometimes 35, 36 degrees with high humidity. But hey, that was nice weather to me sometimes. Come back here, and you know, this past summer we did have a day that was 34 degrees, which was a bit hotter than I remembered, but then I'm not used to it like I was. But I liked it. But anyways, that is the top 25. And we've gone on 16 minutes. What do you know? We got it done. If you are interested in seeing some more videos from me and live streams, I will try to schedule live streams ahead of time. This is sudden, unannounced live stream. And you know what? I didn't even say that this is for my 800 subscribers. I achieved 800 subscribers, and I'd like to thank everyone for that. It's just 200 away from 1,000. Actually, 192 away from 1,000 now. Look forward to that. It'll be nice to reach that by, I don't know, let's try by my birthday. How about that? But anyways, if you want to be one of those subscribers, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also like. I like likes. And what about you? What are some facts about you? You can tell me in the comments below. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.